Hello students, today we are going to perform an experiment which is to determine the density index or relative density of cohesionless soil. For this experiment we are going to need the cohesionless soil, which is sand passing from 4.75 mm sieve. For this we need a mold in which we are going to put this cohesionless soil, the sand soil, into this, and then before that we should know the volume of this. It is having a height of 17 centimeter and it is having a diameter of 15 centimeter. So the volume of this mold is 3000 centimeter cube, and we are going to fill this sand sample into this cylindrical mold using this funnel, and will maintain a height of 25 mm, or we can say to 2.5 centimeter whenever we are going to fill this cylindrical mold. We are going to fill this in the looser state, so that will be our density, which is in the looser state, that will be gamma D minimum. And so we have to calculate the density of the soil. So before that we are going to take the weight of this mold. Okay, so we are going to measure the weight of this mold, and the weight of this mold is 4 kilogram 214 gram 214 gram. Okay, so this is the table in which we are going to put this cylindrical mold here, and we have already taken the weight of this mold. So we will tighten the screws, and then after tightening the screws we will fill sand in this mold. Okay, we have tightened the screw of this mold. Now we are going to put this soil sample, the sand into this mold using this funnel, and will maintain a distance of a height of 25 mm, and we will do this in the spiral motion from the end portion to the center. Similarly, we keep on doing by maintaining the same height gap, which is 25 mm. The void ratio in this case will be maximum, and whenever we will apply the shaker, then the void ratio will reduce, and it will be gamma maximum. So we are going to add like this. You can see that we have filled this cylindrical mold up to the top, and using this we have trimmed the excess soil from the top of it. So now we are going to measure the weight of this mold. After shaking, the weight will remain same, weight of the sand will remain same, but the volume will change. How the volume will change? Because it will settle down, and by leveling it we can see the height difference. If there is a height difference in there, so we can deduct the volume and then calculate the density of this mold. But one more way of doing this is, if we can unscrew this and we can take the weight of this mold with sand, then we can determine the gamma D, which is gamma minimum, the minimum density. Then we can place this cylindrical mold above this cylindrical mold which is having soil sample of it, and we'll fill this cylindrical mold with more sand, and then on the top of it we will add some weight, surcharge weight. Then we'll start shaking this table, and after some time, when we'll remove this cylindrical mold, the excess soil which is present at the top of it, we can remove it, and then we can take the weight of this. So these are the two methods for determining the weight of it. We will do it from the first method. So we are going to start this. We'll put this to this, and we'll tighten this, and then we'll start shaking the table, and then we'll determine the weight of this, and the volume can be determined after the settling of the sand. So we have tightened this. After tightening this cylindrical mold, this is a plate which we are going to add on which we are going to put in this. So this is a plate which we have added. Now we will put weight into this. So this is the surcharge weight which we have added. Now we will switch on this vibrating deck for 8 minutes. After 8 minutes we will remove this and then we will calculate the maximum density of the soil. So it is already 8 minutes, so we are going to switch this off. Now we will remove the weight or surcharge from the cylindrical mold. And we will unscrew this and then we will remove the topmost cylinder also. And then we will measure the weight of the mold. So we can remove the plate. We can calculate the gamma minimum, and as you can see that there is a height difference in the, because of compacting this, there is a height difference in the soil. We can calculate the height, or this, as you can see, it is approximately 1.5 centimeter, and at different point we can calculate different heights, and we can level this, and then finally we can calculate the change in volume, and then we can calculate the gamma maximum. Now we are going to measure the weight of this cylindrical mold. So the weight of this cylindrical mold with sand is 8818. Now this is the formula for calculating the relative density, and the formula is gamma maximum. Here gamma maximum is the density of cohesionless soil in densest state that we have calculated after placing the mold on the shaking table, and gamma minimum is the density of cohesionless soil in the loosest state, and gamma D is the density of cohesionless soil in the natural state which is available in the field. So we are calculating RD, which is relative density. So weight of mold with sand we have just calculated, and it is 8 kilogram 815 gram. So we have the this is the, so gamma minimum will be 8815 minus 4413. So this is the weight of the sand, which is 4402. So we will divide it by 3000 and the gamma minimum will be 1.46. So we have this mold with soil. So at different points we will take the height. There is a height variation at different points. So we'll if it is same, then it is fine. If it is having a variation, then we will take a mean of these values. So as you can see that it is 2 centimeter. From here it was around 1.5 centimeter. So we will take the average. Here it is 2.5. So we will take the average of these values, and then we will then the height difference will be there, so volume will change, and we will be able to calculate the gamma maximum. So as you can see that this is the formula for calculating the volume. So height, earlier we have taken a height of 17 centimeter and diameter was 15 centimeter. So as of now, as you can see that the variation is there, height variation is there. So the height difference was 1.5 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 2.5 centimeter. So we have taken the mean of these three values as 2 centimeter, and now we will deduct this 2 centimeter from this height, and other things will remain same. So this, instead of 17, we are going to take this as 15, and this also as 15. So from this we can calculate the new volume, and from that we can calculate the gamma maximum. So the new volume is 2649 centimeter cube cc. So we can now calculate gamma maximum, which is the weight will remain same, 4402 divided by 2649. So, and it is 1.66 gram per centimeter cube. So this is the gamma maximum and this is the gamma minimum. So we can we have not we did not go to the field, so natural or gamma D, you can say that we will take in between these two values. Let us say that we take gamma D as 1.53 gram per centimeter cube. Then from this we can calculate the RD by placing all the values in this formula. Value will come around 0.379, or we can say that 0.38. We will multiply this by 100. So in relative density of this soil is approximately 38%.